So this is now going to be the force field. What you would do at this point, okay, and hopefully you've spent a bit more time on your design than me, is you would take this to the light box, okay, and you would get a new piece of paper and you'd rip it out. Oh yeah, there's a bit of my mandala. Okay. You'd rip it out, and on the light box, you would then trace, okay. You can kind of see through my paper, which is very lucky. But you would use the light box, don't do what I'm doing. Okay. Now, as you can see, I've got a design here and a design here. Okay, this is now going to be your template. Okay, probably pop your name on it as well. All right, you're then going to cut this out along here. Okay, cool. Once you've got that template cut out, okay, here is one I prepared earlier. Okay, that, as you can see, matches my original. This is my first design. This is my quick second design. Spent a lot more time on this one, as you can see. As you can see here, it matches perfectly. All right. Then I'm going to flip it over. And on the opposite page of your design, you're going to trace around that template onto your book, okay? Once you've traced it, you should have a blank shape that is a mirrored in design, okay? Mirrored in the force field shape is mirrored, okay? So within that space, sorry, dropping paper. Within this space, as you can see, the next part, once you've got this bit looking top notch, is to write your full name, either your nickname, that's appropriate, inside this shape, using a graffiti style. And it can be your nickname or it can be your last name, that's fine. It should match whatever letter that you've used here. So I've got N, so Nikki. So because I've used an N here, I wouldn't put Ryan here. They should match, okay? The N, you should see it again. So in this one here, you can see that it has used a number of graffiti art styles, tag techniques. We've got serifs have been used, okay? These are little feet things. We've got, I don't know if any of them back slant, but they've got a bit of attitude for sure. And I definitely have some style elements, okay? So I've got a crown over here, bits, arrows, some shines, okay? And halo over here. Awesome. Once I have once you have drawn your your full name and you've made it 3D, okay? Then you're gonna draw a force field. Now that yellow on this design is my force field, okay? So once you have drawn your design in a force field, that's all you'll probably perhaps get to today, but, and then we're gonna keep extending out, and I have a second force field, as you can see in the blue, and eventually, this is a plan for context. These are a plan, these two. We might not finish painting them, but next term we're gonna use this plan, okay? And here is my started graffiti sculpture, okay? So eventually I would finish making this out of cardboard in the shape that matches my planned design. And I'd paper mache this, and I'd eventually paint and draw this design onto here, okay? So this is the planning stage and getting ready. So everything matches. It's important that your template matches both your front and back, and so that you can use your template again when you're ready to outline some pieces of cardboard to put together. So you need to keep your template safe. I usually tape mine into the back, very back page of my art book. And I put my name on it and I get masking tape, and that's where I keep it safe, because you'll need that again next term. Okay, so for this lesson, to recap, you do your name, your first letter of either your first name or your last name in a graffiti font in block letters. You make it 3D. You add style elements, and then you add a larger force field that's going to be the shape of your cardboard, okay, eventually. You cut out your template on a separate piece of paper, not this one, do not cut this out. Trace it onto the adjacent or the opposite page, and then begin to write your name in a graffiti style within that shape. This will be up on the whiteboard for you to look at and refer to, and good luck.